Hey, what's going on, traders? What's going on? Just wanted to make a real quick video to share something interesting that I got in my email yesterday. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So what we're talking about is a new futures trading product brought to us by Fairx. This is a exchange that I'm not really familiar with, but we're going to get into the details about all of this and how this works and what this exactly is. So the basics of it is these are new products as a way to trade the futures market that are simpler to trade. It's not as expensive, relatively, and it's just easier to trade these. So of course you can see right here, smaller, simpler, and more accessible futures. Okay, so what exactly are these? Or what exactly are we talking about? I'm gonna go to this tab over here. And these are the new products here. So let me go ahead and this is basically how to look at this. Yes, this would be M and Q, and then this one is NQ. Right, yep. All right, so this is basically what we're doing. They created new products pretty much that are another derivative of the SPY and the NASDAQ, okay, the S&P and the NASDAQ. So as you can see right here, over on this side, we have what the normal fees would be. If you're a market maker, per contract, you would pay 35 cents for, 35 cents or 40 cents, depending on if you're trading the nano version or the micro version. And if you're a non-pro like us retail traders, it's 2 cents per side. These are the fees per side from the exchange, right? Whether you're trading the nano or the micro, and if you're a pro, then it's 5 cents. So these are really cheap in terms of fees. The fees are very low compared to just trading regular futures. So this is what one of the main things that are, they're selling about it. Also, not on this page, but we're going to get to it in a second once I show the real interesting thing about it is that they are simpler to trade, meaning that they fall more in line with like the price increments and the tick value of a stock. All right, so the way that I found out about this is I was testing out Tradovate, just looking at what kind of updates they made and how their platform is now, because I originally got familiar with Tradovate when I was trading with Top Step Trader, right? So I was doing their demo, and I got an email from them, pretty much. Let me make sure that was talking about everything that we see on this page here. That they're going to be a broker for these new products from they were calling it the Fairx futures. Fairx is the exchange. The products is what I just talked about. But with them, they're kind of being like the Robinhood of all of this. Is they're offering it for no commissions and then no fees. So you don't have to worry about for now anyway, as they introduce these new products. So if you want to trade these, you can trade them with Tradovate, which Tradovate is a legit, company. We can trust them. We know, they're, a lot of futures traders and also prop firms use Tradovate. So we know about Tradovate, and there are other brokers that are also allowing us to trade these new futures products. And you can go here. The links to all of this will be in the description below. Of course, I have no affiliation with this. I just saw this as something interesting that I wanted to share that I think could be to value to some people. But I've only heard about this from Tradovate. Now, I do have a TD Ameritrade account, and I haven't heard anything from TD Ameritrade about these new products. TD Ameritrade is really not the best for futures anyway, so they're probably not even really that focused on it, even though they're allowing it to be traded. So you got TD Ameritrade, you got E-Trade, ADM, and then the list goes on and on. These are, you can go here, the link to this will be in the description below. You can go here and see which brokers are allowing you to trade these new products. All right, so the one that we're focusing on is Tradovate, because one, this is a product that they're featuring, and also how they're rolling this out with no commissions and no market data fees. So it's completely free to you. Now we know with Robinhood, what that really means is that they're selling your information pretty much to the market makers, and they're getting their money on that end. Now, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? That's not what this is about. I'll let you have fun with that debate. But this does give you an opportunity if you are trading with a small account, if you just want to have a little bit more flexibility in your trades, and this gives you a lot more flexibility to be able to trade the futures market. You don't have to have, so if we scroll down here, you don't need a lot of, the initial margin on these are relatively cheaper than a lot of other brokers, with the exception of a few like AMP, and I think Tradovate also. Like with the regular futures, is their initial margin requirements are not that bad, but still we got some good initial margin requirements here. So the interesting thing about this is the tick value. So as you can see with the nano, this is pretty much, look at this as the micro ES, right? So the nano Bloomberg is what they're calling it. The tick increment is 1 cent. So just like a regular stock, if the price of this product is $20, when it the next tick would be $20.01. So it's very easy. And then the tick value is $1. So every time that the tick moves up or down, it's going to move, the value of it is going to be $1. So very simple products to understand. And then you got the micros, which are basically the E-mini version of the S&P and the NASDAQ futures. Their tick increment is 10 cents. Kind of similar to if you're familiar with trading CL or GC. So, and for every one of these, the tick value is $1. So it'll be interesting to see how they roll these out and how well they actually perform, and how it actually plays out once they roll this out. They're rolling this out Monday, which is June 28th. So I'm going to be watching it. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be trading it yet, but I have started to the process to be able to watch it at least, and then I may end up actually trading it. So we'll see how this turns out. I think it's something that's pretty exciting. Another way to introduce more or give new traders more opportunities to be able to maximize their capital, because I do think that trading is something that, or at least investing, you don't have to be a day trader or even a swing trader, but you should be participating in the financial markets in some way, however it makes sense for you. So I just wanted to share that really quick. Like I said, all the links to all of this will be in the description below. You can go ahead and check it out, get familiar with it, and then we'll watch and see how it turns out on Monday. All right, so that's going to wrap this one up. Hope you found value in this. Trade it easy.